Well, lots of people on already. Real quick, just wanted to pop on here for a few minutes. Lots of people messaging me, and I'm monitoring BAM. Michael Clark and the boys up there in Johnson County. If you haven't had a chance to watch it, pretty sure we're going to get put underneath a tornado watch for our area real quick. Hello, Wendy. Hello, Kenny. Hello, Jeannie. Lots of people. Katie. Darlene. I just watched BAM. They are going. He said, looking nasty, right, Jeff? Pretty sure this area is going to be put underneath a tornado watch. I'm trying to watch my phone. My phone is actually easier to watch than the page. Oh, shoot. As I get stuff rolling in. Hello, Rachel. So, there's some storms in the area right now. What's up? Hello, Cody. There's some storms in the area right now, but if you look at your radar out near St. Louis Metro right now is under a tornado warning. These storms are going to be flying too. Right, Wendy? Tornado warning, Lincoln, Illinois. Thanks, Mike. Hello, Savannah. The tornadoes are in the cluster of storms that are right on the Missouri-Illinois border, and they're flying this way. What time is it? Roughly 9 o'clock. He said, don't be surprised if they're not here by midnight, 11:30 to midnight. Radar looked like it pushed it out till 1 or 1:30, but he said he thinks they're going to be here quicker. Keep an eye on BAM as the night progresses. Right, exactly, Cody. If you get a warning, Corey's going to be sitting on the back porch, sipping bourbon, smoking a cigar. Me, I'm going to be in my semi-half panic room. I don't get into tornadoes. I've been through enough of them. Yeah, not my cup of tea. So if you're in an area, first of all, let's back up. Get on the radar. Look at St. Louis. St. Louis is getting hammered. There's a confirmed tornado metro, St. Louis metro area. Mike just said there's one in Lincoln, Illinois. So this wad of storms over there in the St. Louis area is coming our way. Hello, Tony. Hello, Ann. Barbara, hello. And they'll be here. They're moving so quick. Anywhere between 11:30 and 12:30 is my guess. Just listen to them. I have nothing to do with predicting this. I'm just relaying. Cornfield and houses. I hear you, Wendy. So just keep an eye out. If you're going somewhere, get there and stay put. That's what I text my kids earlier. Moore County just got on a tornado watch. Yep. Eminence was just put on a tornado watch. That's what Michael Clark from BAM was just saying. What's up, Derek? Hello, Hannah. He was saying that was coming. And now we're under the watch, which just means conditions are favorable. But places like St. Louis was under a tornado warning. Lincoln, Illinois is under a tornado warning. So these storms are powerful enough to create tornadoes. I know it's December. Time to sleep in the bathtub. No kidding. I know it's December, but this is kind of a weird deal. Prepare for ludicrous speed, right, Kenny? So don't get caught off guard. Charge your cell phones. Do what you got to do. Get your flashlights ready. All that. This is why we don't sleep in our birthday suits in Indiana in the springtime. It's nights like this. You want to make sure you got everything prepared in case you need to. BAM is great. A bunch of great dudes. I'm going to try to get up there and go live. I think they're trying to become a sponsor and a whole 9 yards with that group. They're a bunch of good dudes. Don't be unprepared tonight. Crazy weather, December in Indiana. Yep. Yeah, who knows? Next weekend we'll probably have snow. But I hate storms, period. And the storms this time of year just... I remember it was, I don't know, many years ago, right before Thanksgiving when we had the tornado come across the bridge, ran up White River, tore up the big power lines north of the city, out Blue Bluff. And I just think, man, it's craziness having storms like that this time of year. And here we are, 14 days away, 15 days away, Christmas, and we're under a tornado watch at 9 o'clock at night. Just be prepared. That's all I can say. I hate that we're even have to deal with this tonight, but man, rather be safe than sorry. You're welcome. I feel that Four Seasons. Oh, you're right. A lot of people tuned into BAM. I shared it to every one of the platforms that we have, but I always want to make sure, hey, you guys, it's going to get nasty tonight. We know it near's posted on my page. I try to. I'm charging my phone now, and then if I have to shut down, I don't know how long I'll stay down here right now, but I'll certainly come back on later as they cross state lines and we kind of keep an eye on them. I'll try to monitor BAM on my phone and relay it to you guys, or I'll go dead and then I'll click it over to share BAM to the page and then come back live when they're done. What's up, Shelly? Hello, Teresa. It'll be a bumpy night, that's for sure. When you live in a mobile home park, get the hell out of there and go to a friend's house with a basement. That's what I suggest. Keeping all the servicemen and women, exactly, Corey, Kenny Duncan, and all the police officers and firemen and the EMTs, and don't go to Bill. Thank you, sir. Going to be a long night. Storms like this are definitely freaky. Hope your Christmas decorations don't blow away. Exactly. Hope the tree downtown stays where it's at. That's what I'm hoping, Kenny. I hope the storms kind of decrease some as we move into the night, and they're not as powerful when they cross state lines and head this way. Still, people in Terre Haute, St. Louis, and over in Illinois, they're getting hammered now. I don't know if we got any viewers on right now in that area, but stay safe. If you're in those areas, take cover immediately. These things aren't to be played around with. 70-mile-an-hour winds. On top of it's a storm. On top of it's going to draw tornadoes. That's not fun. What's up, Kagan? I thought it was funny watching BAM. They I think they just got on the stars thing. And I sent him a text and told him what they do and what they're for. And those guys, they have tons of followers. We have quite a few, but they have tons. And I told him, I said, you want to get stars. They're beneficial to you. Anyway, we saw mobile homes on West get destroyed. Yep. Did it change? Bob said it looks like it was. No, it's beelining right for the central part of the state, Shelley, from St. Louis. They're moving northeast at about 60 miles an hour, I think he said. Brenda, I agree with that. Does not hurt, that's for sure. Kenny. On cue. Thank you, Kenny. Thank you guys so much. I wasn't asking for that, but that's awesome, both y'all. I don't know why my thing is not keeping up. Get rid of that. There we go. What's up, Courtney? Hello, Jeff. Just keep an eye on BAM. Like he said, the radar and the computer's saying around 12:30, 1 o'clock. He's thinking it's going to be quicker than that as fast as they're moving. That's what Mr. Clark on BAM was saying. He's thinking sooner than that. So, hello, Judy. Just be prepared. 10 o'clock on, be on your A game. If you go to bed, hopefully you've got one of those weather radios that will hello Teresa and thank you. Scream at you and get you out of bed when bad stuff's coming your way. Like I said, I'm gonna get off here in a few. I'll come back on as they get closer. Once if Bam goes live again, I will cut my feed and go and punch them up. 65 miles an hour storms are moving. That's moving. Thank you, Wendy. I'll cut my feed and share Bam's post to Porch Time. I agree, Ashley. And then once they're off again, then I will get back on live. And I'll stay on as long as it doesn't get close here. I don't like having this stuff all on when it's lightning out in the area. The last thing I need is to fry my entire system, insurance or not. So I guess we got our backup system, don't we, Corey? But it'd probably bounce this system and leap over there and fry those boxes too. So you're welcome, Judy. Just wanted to give a quick heads up. Tune into BAM. I think those guys are right more often than not. They're a bunch of good dudes. They're local. Local as far as they're all seems from the Brownsburg area. And they focus on us, but now they're branching out across the Midwest. They're just a bunch of good dudes. Hello, Leah. So keep an eye on BAM. Watch the radar. St. Louis is getting hammered. Those things are moving this way. I'm not a big storm fan. Not a big. If there's tornadoes and crap like that involved, I'm not hip with it. Watch one coming from my. Ooh. I don't like hearing that. It's nasty stuff. Nasty stuff. Get your flashlights ready. Charge your phones. Luckily, it's not too cold out yet. If we lose power for a little bit. There'd have to be a lot of bourbon involved, bud. The latest is anywhere between about 11:30 and 1, I'm guessing, is we're going to get hammered from the way it looks. And we are under a tornado watch currently, just issued about 5 minutes ago. Bill, I agree with that. As long as the storm doesn't bring the bats out, I'll be in good shape. Tornado watch just issued 5 minutes ago for our area, and it covers just about all of central Indiana, north of Indianapolis, all the way down. So thank you, Dalton. Anywhere around that you are, if you're in central Indiana, you're under a tornado watch. And I look for that to last well into the evening. What's up, Jesse? Hello, Christina. Thank you, Molly. Hello, Annie. St. Louis is under a tornado warning, as a matter of fact. St. Louis is, and a place in Illinois is. I agree, Audra. Would be nice for snow. I hate storms. I hate storms anyway, but December, 10th? Are you kidding me? I wanted to drink a shot of bourbon and go to bed early tonight. Let's just cut to the chase. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you so much. But like I said, I'll be monitoring BAM as much as I can, and when they go live, I'll push it to our site. Thank you, Danny. You too, sir. Thank you, Nikita. Hello, Tracy. And once they go off the air, I'll come back on and we'll chit chat. I say I'm not going anywhere. I'll spend the next 4 hours messaging my kids, trying to convince them that it's bad. When they're like, "Oh, whatever." Damn kids. And relaying the information to you as I get it. I like the BAM guys. I think they're spot on. Hello, Chad. What's up, Eric? They're spot on more often than not, and good dudes in my opinion. So get a chance, follow those guys, and I'll share their feeds to our site when they go live. He said he will be going live when they cross state line. Thank you, Bill. I appreciate that, sir. Same to you. I just hope everybody stays safe. And what's up, HD? There's enough going on in the world right now for it to be, we need everybody safe. And tornadoes on a Friday night tornadoes are never good, but never on a Friday night in the middle of December. Just my own assessment. I'm okay, Hunter. Hope you are as well. I hope you're feeling better. I know you've been under the weather. You and Mr. No Bake. Any questions, comments, concerns, jokes, sarcasm? Anybody want to add anything? Any reports? Anybody over in Illinois or St. Louis area on that want to give us an update? At least you didn't go swoop there, RF. Randall Scott. Stan Wood. He was Channel 8. I was more of a Bob McLean swoop. I was Channel 6. Those were the days, though. This is the time of year, though, you would be getting a traveler advisory from the locals. Not a tornado watch. Who was Channel 13? No, Colton. I'm not a big storm chasing guy. You know what? I take that back. If you had the knowledge and the tools, if I had the knowledge and the tools to do that, and the right people around me, I think that's something I could get into if I lived out in the Oklahoma area and things like that, where they chase the big ones. But no, not right now. Would be me. It's luck we get this stuff together. Right? Isn't that odd? You guys got Bob Gregory. That's right, Teresa. That's right. You had Stan Wood, Bob McLean, and Bob Gregory for the majority of the time. Well, Bob McLean was the best, in my opinion. Swoop McLean. We were under tornado watch, folks. So, and the band guys are guessing anywhere between 12 and 1-ish, give or take. Follow those guys. They're the weather experts. I'm just trying to relay as much as I remember from what they just said moments ago. Right. If you had the right stuff around you, Colton, I think it'd be cool. But man, there's been a few of them that got too close and got in the wrong area and didn't make it out. Hello, Diane. Hello, Lori. A couple of family members. Tornado watch right now. The big stuff, the stuff we have coming through right now is just regular storms are in the area, but the main thrust of the storms back with the front is just crossing into Illinois from Missouri. St. Louis was under a tornado warning, and then some other places in Illinois. That's what they're saying, Chad. Not bitterly cold, just 20, 25, 30 degree drop in temp. Hello, Lori. Hello, Diane. What's up, Marky? Just tune into BAM, or whoever you follow weather-wise, PSA. You have necessary daily needs. Meds, gather meds. Bag ready. Yep. There you go. Gather your meds up if you need them. Get your flashlights ready. Charge your phones. Get your pets out. Make them do their business. Get them inside. How you doing, Lori Suter? Do what you got to do. Get your business done. Because the next 2-3 hours, it's a tornado emergency. So they must have really got hammered. Yeah, Dorothy, I think, was the original storm chaser, was she not? Tornado must be just, or tornado. St. Louis just must be getting hammered or been hammered. Hello, Dawn. Or hello, Donna. Just be prepared. Flashlights, charge your phone, track down your loved ones, contact your elderly neighbors. I mean, it is 9 o'clock. There may be people already in bed. Reach out to them. Let them know, hey, could be some rough stuff coming through here in the next 3 hours. And this is crazy for December. This is insane. I did not think we'd be talking tornadoes at 9 o'clock at night in December. All right, guys. I'm not sure on that, Chad. But I mean, that sounds right. Honestly. We didn't have hardly anything spring and summer this year. Which is, I'm not complaining. I'm good with that. I watched enough tornado videos on TikTok and YouTube that I don't like them. I don't like them. That's right, Tony. If there are power outages, please keep in mind line workers. Yep. Guys like Kenny Duncan. Hats off to them. Hello, Frida. All right, I'm going to jump back off here. I'm not going far. I'm probably going to stay in studio, monitor BAM, check the radar, kind of just chill and watch some TV for a little bit. Hello, Tammy. And if anything changes, all right, Bill, you two be safe, sir. Anything changes, I will pop back on or share the BAM Chase feed with you with the site. Love you guys. Be safe. Thank you for tuning in. Be prepared, folks. Talk to you in a little bit.